The New York Times did an analysis of the amount of Americans, the number of Americans who went to the polls to vote in the primaries. And what they found through this analysis is that only 9% of Americans voted in the primaries for either Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. Now, let me break down the numbers for you guys a little bit. So in the U.S. population, we have about 324 million people. However, only 221 million of them are eligible to vote. And that's because some people are either too young to vote or you have felons who are not allowed to vote. So there you have it, 221 million eligible to vote. But 161 million eligible voters did not vote in the primaries, okay? That leaves about 60 million people who did vote in the primaries, and only half of those primary voters, or about half of those primary voters, did not vote for Hillary or Trump. So after you subtract all the different people who either weren't eligible to vote or didn't vote for Hillary or Trump, you end up with this. Just 14% of eligible adults, 9% of the whole nation voted for either Trump or Mrs. Clinton. Insane.
Yes. So basically, the 9% decided this, at least the candidates for us. Which goes to show you, man, you got to vote in the primaries.
The primaries are so important. The primaries are way more important than the general election, if you ask me. Yes. Right? Look, the general election is important, of course, but one of the biggest arguments you hear from the electorate right now is, I don't know what to do. I hate Donald Trump. I hate Hillary Clinton. I don't know what to do. I'm not going to vote. Well, you can't make that argument and you can't complain if you didn't go to the polls and vote. Now, I think that this election also has some unique circumstances, like the DNC manipulating what happened on the Democratic side. But regardless of that, it's still important to go to the polls and cast your vote for the candidate you want.
Actually, that makes it more important.
Yeah.
Don't let them do that to you. In fact, the Republicans, to be fair to them, have a good tradition of voting in the primaries. A lot of the conservatives, primary the establishment Republicans. Among the Democrats, they're always like, no, don't ever primary the person who we have pre-selected for you. Don't do that, because that might hurt them in the general election. That will use up some of their resources, and there might be some negative things that were said in the primary. Whatever you do, bow your head, don't ever primary. BS. Look, primaries, I'm telling you, I'll go further than Anna. I think they're almost always more important than the general election, because if you get to the general election and then you have two bad choices, yeah, then it discourages you from participating in the process.
Right.
But in the primary, you could always have a good choice. And you could select that choice so that you don't have to complain in the general election about the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
So, look, again, the Republicans don't have to worry about this much because they do care about primaries. But the Democrats, don't listen to anyone that tells you that primaries are hurtful. They're not. In fact, remember they said, Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton, their primary is going to hurt them so much in 2008. No, it only made Barack Obama stronger, and he won easily against John McCain. Primaries don't hurt, they usually help. So you've got to participate in that. So it just drives me crazy that people think that the general election is the end-all and be-all of everything. Mm-hmm. No, you fight at the grassroots, that's actually the most important. Then you fight at the primaries, that's the second most important. By the time you get to the general election, sometimes the Politburo has already given you your two selections. That's the least important.
It's crazy that by the way, there's also the issue of how difficult it is to vote. And I'm not saying it's difficult like, people don't understand voting. I'm saying that voting takes time and resources, right? And so us being able to take an hour or two off of work during a work day in order to go and vote for the person that we like is a privilege. And it shouldn't be a privilege in a country that's supposed to have a democratic process, right? We should make it as easy as possible for people to vote. There's a story about, the Voting Rights Act that, of course, the Supreme Court ruled against 3 years ago, and the impact it's had on some southern states.
Soon-to-be countries. When they secede.
Southern states. And they're purging the polls of individuals that they know are going to vote for Democrats. It's becoming more and more difficult to practice your right to vote. And so if you have the ability to do that, please go out there and exercise your rights, because it's important. It's beyond important. To think that only 9% of the electorate, chose either Trump or Hillary is beyond scary to me.
So if you think, how the hell did these guys get here when I don't know anybody who likes them? That's because 91% of people who didn't vote. right? Only 9% did, at least for Clinton and Trump. One last thought here. I talked to one of the top advisors for Bernie Sanders during the DNC, and that's up on our channel on youtube.com/TYT. And I said, what are you guys going to do next? Because this campaign is over for them. He said, oh, the fight continues. In 2018, we will primary many of the established Democrats at the national, state, and local levels. Because our job is to make this party more progressive. So you got that to look forward to. Don't ever bow your head and let them tell you that primaries are hurtful. That is the biggest lie the establishment has. So you go make whatever decision you're going to make in a general election, but make sure you get ready for the next round and go get those establishment figures out and get the people you like in.